All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peakton Middle School. My name is
John. And my name is
Kyle.
All right.
Oh, that was really
Glad we cleared that one up.
All right. Okay, so before we started recording, Kyle was starting to ask me a question, but I just had to stop him because I wanted to talk about it on the podcast.
What was I asking you?
You were like, I wonder how many pictures there are in my family where I'm doing like funny things or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like, we can talk about that too. But I was wondering the other day, how many pictures do you think people have taken with you in them or of you without you ever knowing? Like people just sending Snapchats to their friends like,
oh, look at this guy.
Look at
or
this
just
lizard, like
just me walking in the background. Like I can't tell you how many times I've been at a Mariner game and there's a couple in front of me taking a selfie and I look down, I'm like, oh, I'm in the picture.
Yeah. Or you look up like at the camera right as you realize that they're taking a photo, so you're just probably in the background like staring
at them.
Yeah, I always wonder like what if like I had like a shit stain or something on my shorts and I didn't realize, and like someone's like, I'm in line at Chipotle and I'm just by myself and someone sends a Snapchat to their friends like, look at this fucking moron.
Yeah. Have you ever walked around with like toilet paper on your foot?
Yeah, I think it happened in high school and everybody gave me shit for it.
That happened to you?
No, yeah, you guys like didn't tell me. It was at lunch and
I don't remember that.
Dude, yeah, and it was like they're all lunch and I guess like I was walking
I vaguely
and like
remember that.
people like, yeah, apparently I walked upstairs, like I went to the table, set down my backpack. Then I walked up the stairs to go to buy my lunch. And I guess it was there from the get-go. Then I got all the way back down and nobody told me.
Oh,
like,
that's so funny.
And it's weird that I didn't notice it because I normally like, I don't know, when I'm not talking to people, I usually would just stare at the ground, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd catch that one.
Like, how does that even happen? I've never had that happen to me. Like, I've never even stepped on toilet paper. I don't know.
I feel like that's one of those things that's like kind of like the slipping on a banana peel thing.
Yeah, that never
where
happened.
like
I've never tried to step on one, but maybe it's
I don't
slippery.
think they'd be slippery though. They're pretty like a grainy texture to the.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Or like the kids getting swirlies in the bathroom. Did that actually happen?
Well, maybe not in our era. Definitely not at our school. I've never heard of anyone that ever got one. That's for sure pink eye though.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Also, like maybe we just grew up in too like nice of an area or whatever, but like I never really saw like a fight. Like I never saw like an actual fist fight at school.
There were some.
There was like two, but I didn't like. They weren't like in the middle of the. Like they were like after school, like off the campus.
That's true,
right?
Yeah, I was talking to my mom about this recently about like bullying because we didn't like. I guess the bullying at our high school was more like cyberbullying, or
it was more like verbal,
or just kind of like laughing at like a nerd or whatever.
Yeah, it was almost like indirect bullying.
Yeah, it was never just like, hey nerd, like it's like pushing.
Give me your lunch money, dweeb.
Yeah, or like throwing a kid in a garbage can or whatever. Like I never saw that, and if that ever happened, like a bunch of people would have stepped up and been like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah,
I mean maybe like we were like kind of the minority in that sense, like maybe in other parts of the country that does happen a lot,
maybe,
but from what I've heard it doesn't really happen anywhere.
Yeah,
like
I don't know, because I was asking my mom, I was like, did that ever happen? Like did the jocks just like push around the nerds or whatever? And she said that there's some people that like there was a kid who just get like tossed into a trash can.
What?
And she's like, he did kind of deserve it though, because he was kind of like a cocky nerd, like he was just kind of a know-it-all that would just like
what, like
really
he'd
annoying.
Like make fun of you because he knows more math equations than you?
I don't know about that, but like I don't know. She said that he like kind of deserved it. I was like, Mom.
You know McLovin from Superbad? He is like the best. If I was directing a movie and I could pick a character to play a nerd, I would want McLovin, dude. He's just like such a funny guy.
His voice too. And his
voice
always cracks.
It's such a nerdy voice.
Oh man.
Growing up, bullying was never a cool thing. Which I feel like in these movies, it makes these bullies like, not that it makes the bullies look cool, but it portrays that like bullying was a common cool thing for the cool kids to do. And like, if you bullied someone where we grew up, it's like you were the asshole. Like, people didn't like you.
I mean, I don't know, because there were a lot of just people who were like not very nice in high school.
Yeah, there's definitely like
and definitely picked on people,
cocky, arrogant people.
But they never. It was never the people that would like wait for the kid after school and like just like step out from a corner and it's like three guys and the nerd's like, oh shit.
Yeah, they like grab him by his backpack, pick him up.
Yeah, like Give him a wedgie.
Yeah,
Dude, wedgies
that's
just didn't
another
happen.
thing. Who has ever been wedgied in their?
I have been wedgied, but like, just like by a friend, like by my neighbor probably.
He would wedgie you.
Not like all the time.
Also, does that even hurt?
It was more like I get pantsed. Probably hurts your balls.
Oh, pants is like the modern day wedgie.
Yeah, a little bit. But
I'd almost rather get a wedgie.
No, I'd rather get pantsed.
Dude, but the risk of getting double pants is
true.
too great.
Yeah. The best is when someone tries to pants you, but you had like your drawstring tied.
Oh, and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, suck it.
Or like they're coming and you sense it right as they're coming, so you like grab it.
Yeah.
Anyways, real quick, we said the other day we were going to start doing a This Day in History every Monday, just to learn something new real quick.
Yeah. Hopefully this is coming out on Monday.
On Monday the 27th.
Yeah. See, for some reason when I Googled that, this came up on the 26th. Oh wait. Okay, no, this makes sense now.
Okay.
So, George H. Willig, shout out to Alec Willig, possibly relative, in 1977, he was fined for scaling the World Trade Center in New York on May 26th. So he was fined the next day, and he was fined $1.10.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. Wait, no, because even in 1977, $1. No,
that doesn't.
I was thinking sense. like back in like 1600, $1's a lot of money.
They didn't have the World Trade Center in 1600.
I know, but like that's. So why'd they only fine him $1?
I don't know.
It's like if someone like climbs the Space Needle in Seattle, they're going to like prison.
But like, did he just like go up the stairs?
I don't know. I don't think that's considered scaling.
Like,
scaling is like the outside.
Was
of the
it the guy that walked across?
No, that's the Twin Tower. Wait, what did it say he climbed?
That's the World Trade Center, I think. Right.
The Twin Towers is.
We
sound really uneducated.
I feel like we should know this.
I think the Twin Towers is different than the World Trade Center. I'm sorry, we've never been to anywhere on the East Coast.
I've been to New York, actually.
Oh, well, then you should know this.
What?
I've never been.
Were the twin? This is bad that we don't know this.
Oh, there were 7 of them.
What?
There's 7 buildings that are part of the World Trade Center, but just the 2 main ones were the ones that got.
So then, which one did he climb? It just says
climbed all 7.
That's all right.
No, I don't know. But
maybe they're like, that's pretty impressive. Like, just $1.10. That's fine.
No one got hurt. That's a thing though. Like if someone does something against the law, no one gets hurt. They didn't harm themselves. Like,
I think it's more just like discouraging people from being like, oh, he did it and got away with it. I'm gonna do it, and then he trips and like dies.
Yeah, but like, you know what's weird is if someone like, let's say someone like sells like a bunch of heroin or like meth or something, and then like 30 years later they admit that like they used to sell meth, they don't come and like arrest them.
They might.
Wait.
Well, I guess that's true because I guess
like,
you hear about like
people
rappers who are like, yeah, I sold.
Yeah, maybe they got sell drugs or like, or there's people that are like,
well, there's no proof.
Yeah, it's just like weird though that you could openly say like, I guess you can't say you killed someone. Like, could I say, even though I didn't, could I be like, oh yeah, I murdered someone like 5 years ago?
I see. No, I don't think so.
Do you think they'd like do some research and like
I don't know, because there's rappers that like talk about it. Well, there's like that one dude.
Well, a lot of rappers have been to jail and then are back out of jail. Like, yeah, dude, Kodak's been to jail like 7 times. He's in jail again now.
Yeah, what did he do?
I don't know this time. But apparently I saw it on Twitter, which I don't know if this is reliable, but I saw that like his lawyer got whatever this thing was, he basically got it so that they set bail at like $1 million or something when like he definitely should be in prison for it.
That's stupid.
It
sucks
dumb.
That rich people can just get out of stuff.
Yeah.
Like if a really powerful person ever got in trouble with the law, like they would get the best conditions ever.
Yeah.
It's like,
or they just get out of it entirely just by paying like an absurd amount of money.
No, it's stupid.
Like I was watching Narcos with my dad, and I won't spoil it, but there's like a situation where this guy should go to jail, but they set his bail for this like absurd number, and then someone pays it and he's just free to go. Yeah. He just goes home. I'm like, so you're just gonna ignore the fact that he just like killed these people?
How does bail work? Like, are you still watched if you're on bail? If you're out on bail?
So I think technically I could be
no, right?
Well, I think that if you pay the bail, then you get to be at home until the court hearing.
Yeah,
where they actually make the real determination.
You can still go out and kill people without like having people following you, right?
I think, but like
that's
I
that's
don't
not
think
probation.
I don't think bail automatically means you're free entirely. Like I still,
Well, no, yeah,
you
I
still
know.
have to go and have your court hearing.
Yeah, no, I know.
But what happened in the Narcos case is that the guy paid bail, so he was free to go home, and then he just caught a flight to Colombia,
exactly.
and they never. So you can just escape in your time off.
Yeah, that's what's. Yeah, I know there's a lot wrong with the judicial system in
Yeah.
the U.S. and like the whole jail situation.
Yeah, I just don't know anything about it. So
Like
I'm
there's
probably
people,
not the one.
like
to
I know
talk.
there's people serving like lifetime sentences for like dealing weed or like having weed on them.
Back like when it was illegal,
Yeah,
and now it's legal, and they're still serving these.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, so this is one of the most random things I brought up, but so I moved to California like over a year ago now, and I'm not there anymore. I'm back in Seattle. But when the road trip down there, right when I got to California, I went to In-N-Out.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I was completely tangled on a cord.
Okay. So I got In-N-Out right when I got down there. And I remember the meal. Like I remember the parking lot because it was like a big moment because I was like, I'm living in California now. It was like ingrained in my brain. And I dropped a fry in between my passenger seat and like the middle console thing.
Oh, that sucks.
It's still there.
You see it?
Every day I see it and I just can't get it out.
How much money would you have to be paid to eat it?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know.
I have to see
because
the
it's
fry.
not molded at all, which is
That's
also
what's bad.
That's what's scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a potato. Like shouldn't it be molded within like a couple weeks?
Dude, a lot of McDonald's stuff never like will get mold.
And how?
Just
but like
preservatives.
But I know that
don't
In-N-Out, like they make their fries there. Like you can see them like cutting the potatoes and shit.
Well,
It's not like they're like
it's-
surgically injecting a bunch
It's more what the oil is that they're frying it in.
Oh. So it's like in a
It's
shell.
like a coating. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
A coating of just lard and
What?
death.
Yeah. How does frying stuff even work? Isn't that weird?
What's hot oil? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's
And
weird.
this-
You put this thing in this hot liquid and then it comes out and it's got like this shell of like shit around it. Like
What's
chicken
not to get?
tenders. Like you have this powder, this soft powder around a chicken tender
Yeah, it's
and
like,
you put it
it's like a cook's kind of.
well, I know, but it's weird that the shell that like this liquid, like if you put something into water and then take it out, it's just gonna be soggy. But if you put it in this oil that they boil shit with,
Yeah, that's because
it
it's
makes
so
it like
hot.
this-
Oil is so like hot oil is hotter than hot water.
Oh, also, okay, this is random. I didn't mean to like cut off your train of thought.
Okay.
But did you know at restaurants, if you throw an ice cube into like the burning oil, it'll like explode the whole kitchen.
Really?
There's like a chemical. I don't know what happens.
Well,
but
I know if you mix water and oil, like that's bad.
Yeah, but like if you put like a chunk of ice in there, it'll like the whole kitchen could like explode.
Like an ice cube.
Not like I mean, I think like if you put like a chunk of ice.
Oh.
Because like I was listening to this podcast and this guy was saying that his friends back in the or these not really his friends, these people he knew back in the day would do prank calls to these places, like horrible, terrible prank calls. Not even prank calls, but he would call like Denny's and like convince these people that they work for the fire department and tell these people to like put ice in their oil things and like the kitchens would like fucking explode.
Didn't those people die?
Well, like not like, but like would like there'd be a big bang and they would like their skin would burn and shit.
Couldn't they couldn't they just like find those people that were
Well,
calling
they
them?
didn't, but like,
Damn,
you think?
dude.
But isn't that crazy though?
That would suck. Imagine getting just burned by oil on your face.
Yeah, I'm terrified of any sort of anything relating to fire or like burning or like I'd rather do anything cold. Like I'd rather get frostbite than like on my hand. Actually, I've never had frostbite. I don't know how bad that would hurt. But
Is it like guaranteed that you lose your finger if you get frostbite on it? Because like, can you
yeah,
just,
I
like,
don't think
heat
I don't
that bitch back up, just put it in the microwave.
I don't think there's any reverse in it.
Like
I
once it
think,
turns black, is it
I
just
think
gonna
it's just gone.
crumble off?
Well,
That would suck.
Dude, you know how like if
Does
it
it crumble
dies,
off?
like you lose feeling in it. So could you like just snap it off? Oh, just imagine.
I don't know.
Get frostbite in your finger and just can rip it off because it's so dead.
That'd be a good video idea. I purposely frostbite my pinky.
How much do you think you'd have to be paid for that? How much would you have to be paid to eat the French fry in my car?
French fry in your car.
It's been there for like a year and a couple months.
I'd probably have to see it, but it's only one fry. I'd
Yeah,
do
it's
it
just-
for like probably 200.
200 For a year-old
fry.
year-old fry?
A year-old fry?
Damn. All right.
Would you pay me $200?
Probably not. Like, see, with things like this, like the buildup is like, oh, that's so crazy. Oh my God.
But I would basically just eat it.
But if you actually went and did it, it would just be like, all right, here's 200, or you just eat it. It sucks. You're like,
I'd be like, oh, gross. There's hair on it.
And then it's like, wow, that was very underwhelming,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just had to get that out there about my fry.
Have you thought more about the eyebrow thing?
I think that's a no from me.
Worth a shot. What would your price be if you for me to
like what would I pay you?
Yeah,
to do it?
What would you pay me?
I'd probably pay you like 300.
Oh, fuck. No. My cousin agreed to do it for 100.
Yeah,
we got thick eyebrows.
We got to make a video out of that because I would pay him that for sure to do it. Mainly just because I want to see other people in that sort of like pain. Not physical pain, but just the emotional pain of having no eyebrows.
He would look weird too because he's got really big eyebrows. If I had no eyebrows,
I wouldn't want to engage with anybody. Like,
no,
I would
neither.
not go out in public.
Like I wouldn't want to go to work.
And like, like if you shave your head or like lose your hair or something, you can wear like a beanie to cover it up.
Right.
There's no cover. You got to wear big ass glasses.
You could wear a beanie, but just have it to like right here.
Be one of those weirdos from high school who like has it all the way down. It looks like their eyes aren't even open.
Although I don't think you would look that weird without eyebrow. You would look weird.
Me?
Your eyebrows aren't that dark. They're kind of light.
I got bushy eyebrows though. Like I got a lot of eyebrow hair.
Yeah, but they're not that dark. Yeah, so it'd probably grow back quick.
Mine are like the same darkness as yours.
I think mine are darker. Maybe it's just the angle.
I don't know.
No, I don't know, dude. Yours are pretty dark, or yours are pretty not dark. It's only dark like right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in the podcast, Kyle and I are going to do a little test.
Let the record show I have no idea what's about to happen.
At this point in the podcast, Kyle and I are going to talk about the best burger place on planet Earth called Habit Burger. They are not a sponsor. We will probably not have any sponsors for many years to come. But when we do, we will do everything in our power to rep the Habit Burger.
I'm all about Habit Burger. Love the char burgers. Any type of char I could get, great.
The Habit Burger is just the greatest burger chain ever. They're cheap. They're okay. They got chocolate shakes, vanilla shakes, strawberry shakes. Then
malts.
If you don't want a shake, you go get a malt. You get a freaking. You don't even know what a malt is. It don't even matter.
What is a malt?
It's got malted milk in it, which is like
expired, kind of.
You know what Whoppers?
Yes.
Whoppers. The inside of that is called malted milk.
But what's that?
It's some. I don't know. It's some sugar sweet
shit.
You don't like Whoppers?
Eh.
All right. Well, this is about the Habit Burger.
I love Habit Burger.
love their. What are they called?
Char burgers.
No,
chars.
The thing I was just saying.
Malts.
Yeah, malts. Love their malts. They got char burgers. They got what else do you like?
Fries. They get good fries. Good price.
Yeah.
Great price.
A lot of things here in Washington, very expensive. And we're broke college kids. So,
It's actually not college kids, but we're just broke kids.
We're just broke. We got to save our money.
Yep.
So, yeah, this was our first horrible attempt of repping a company that we like. All the time we're just going to talk about how much we love the Habit Burger, and one day they'll see this, be like, wow, those guys are cool.
One day when we have billions of subscribers,
dude,
they're going to be like, wow, we'll give these guys free burgers.
I don't even need any sort of sponsorship from them ever. All I want is them to send me an email and say, hey, we appreciate you.
No, I want free burgers. Although that might be bad if I had free burgers.
Yeah, bro. I'd go there way too much. Yeah. I'd definitely gain some weight. Sorry.
But hey, it's worth it because it's really good.
Yeah. All right.
Let's move on from that. Hey, John, nice shirt.
Thanks, dude. Guess what? It's our own merch.
Really?
Peak to Middle School merch.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What's Peak to Middle School?
It's this really cool podcast where these two guys talk about the things that everybody experiences, but a lot of people don't want to talk about.
Oh.
But we talk about it.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
For everybody listening, Kyle and I have been trying to find a way to describe what our show is. Like if someone was to come up and if I was to be like, hey, Kyle, I heard you do a podcast. What's it about?
I usually just, when people ask me that, I usually just say it's like whatever we talk about, like,
which is like not a good thing to like.
it doesn't sound exciting.
Yeah, like if I want to try and sell someone on it and make them a new fan, I need to like be like, this is what it's about.
Like a good one-liner.
Yeah, like an elevator pitch. So actually, this is a good thing for people listening. There's a few of you, not a lot. We're still a small fan base, but I know there are like at least 10 people that I know of that watch every single episode, start to finish, no matter what. So if you're listening and you've seen a lot of the episodes, please let us know in the comments or message me or Kyle. What would you describe our podcast as?
Yeah, just like a one-liner. 1 to 2 liner.
We desperately need
Maybe
one
3.
that's good.
Yeah.
That we could just like, if we wanted to make an advertisement or if we wanted to like try and email a company and be like, this is what we do. We want to rep your product, blah, blah, blah.
Or
like,
just to like tell somebody.
Yeah,
like, I don't even know what to say.
I don't even know what our own podcast is about.
It's not really about anything.
Which is good, but
Like,
at the same time, it's bad.
The best way to summarize it is we talk about things that are like that most people deal with or experience, but maybe they don't talk about it as much.
Yeah.
But that sounds so broad.
Yeah. It's like either the things that are like taboo, but it's like not all the stuff we talk about is taboo. It's like just like, I don't know. Maybe it makes people uncomfortable to talk about.
But like we don't care.
Yeah. We're so like manly. We just don't care.
Yeah.
We don't get uncomfortable.
Poop. Yeah, poop does not make me uncomfortable. So comfortable with poop.
I know poop like the back of my hand. Also, I don't know the back of my hand that well.
Yeah, I don't either. That
like,
saying doesn't make sense.
Who just looks at their hand? Do you think if there was 80 hands, 80 photos of hands, would you know which one of those 80 is yours? I don't know if I would.
I think I might.
Wait, let me see. I might even know your hand, dude.
Really?
Like, I don't know why. Hand? Like, I just think from, like, doing the podcast and, like...
You know what my hand looks like?
Dude, I know your hand, like, really well. Like...
Well, thanks.
I know your...
I mean, I guess I kind of know your hands, but... I don't know. There's, like, a couple different shapes of fingers that I see. Like, you kind of have those... The people with really short fingernails, but kind of, like, fat, round fingers.
My fingers aren't fat.
No, not fat, but, like...
That's mean.
No, not fat, but, like, let me see your finger. Give me your hand.
Oh, my God.
So... You like right here, it's like kind of more round compared to mine. Like my nail takes up more space on my finger.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So like, there's people that have like kind of like, that's what I meant by fat.
Yeah.
Like you don't have fat fingers at all.
Okay.
But you have more rounder like points to your fingers.
Yeah.
I have kind of like pointy fingers.
It's just like
See, like that's why I feel like mine are kind of girly.
It's not bad though.
Is it?
I mean, maybe it is. I don't know.
Remember the thing where it was like, if you look at your hands like this, you tell someone like, look at your fingernails, and then if they do this. They're like, oh, you're gay or you're a girl.
What are they supposed to do?
This is like if you do this, like if you curl your
fingers. I feel like this is more girly though.
Really?
I feel like this is like, oh my God, gotta look at my nails.
Well, but how is this manly?
Well, no, but dude, no. Okay, if you go like, but if you just like go like, that's not. That's just like a normal motion.
Yeah. How do you like?
Yeah.
You're like
so manly. I don't know. All right, I got a question for you.
Okay. I said that weird.
You sounded like a middle-aged mom.
That really bugged me. The way I said that.
Okay, let's go, kids. We're gonna be late. Are there any friends, like other than me? Because like recently you started doing it at my house, but are there any friends that you will go in their house like without knocking? Where it's like
I've kind of always done that with your house.
I feel like it's just as of recently. Like I feel like up until like a year.
I would say since high school probably.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that like literally eat like that have just been friends forever. That like even their whole middle school life and high school, they'll walk in and just be like, "Hey, what's up, pussies?"
I mean, I do that to Chiefs, like just because
like just walk in his house. And, like,
yeah, I always like yell like, "Daddy's home."
Really?
Yeah, I said that's kind of weird that I.
Why do you?
I don't know.
He has a dad. His dad's there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just like cool with his parents
daddy.
And him. So.
How come you never yell at daddy's home at my house?
Because
you don't want to take over the daddy from Steve.
No, you. My thing is you always go hello, and then I always go hello.
I never realized that.
It's because the way you say hello is just.
I do it on
hello.
purpose. I do that.
No.
Bro, I swear to God, I do that on purpose. That's not how I say hello.
That's good. I'm glad.
You thought I did that on purpose?
I don't know.
With my
because
voice
there's
like that?
there's times where no, because I know your voice when you're like questioning something. You kind of sound like your mom a little bit. Like, no, not like that.
I know. No.
I'll point it out next time I hear it.
No, I do it on purpose. I know exactly the voice. I go, hello?
Okay.
And I do that because it's like a funny version of hello.
Okay.
You're so skeptical.
I'm not skeptical. I believe you.
All right. So I guess my point is, like, do
I
you do that to like most of your friends? Will you just? Because I'm trying to decide. Like, there's no friends. I don't have any friends' houses that I'll just walk in.
My house is always locked.
Yeah, that's another thing. Your house is locked when you guys are home.
Yeah,
like, that's weird.
I don't know. We always had it like that. It's always locked.
What, you worried someone's gonna come in and mug you while you're all home there having dinner?
You never know. That's when they catch you when you're least expecting it.
But
also in Seattle though, it's kind of different. But
yeah, it's just funny because like I've been hearing like I listen to like a bunch of different podcasts and like some people have it where like they'll call people's parents by their first names and they're like just like super chill and they'll like come over whenever and like you know. And then
you also didn't come over to my
like
house as much as I came over to yours, especially like in recent years. Like when we were younger, you'd come over to my house, like when we'd play out in the cul-de-sac with everyone.
And
but after that, like I just didn't really have much fun to do at my house.
Well, yeah, you just live like further away, and a lot of our other friends live closer to here.
So like we never really meet at my house unless we're in Seattle.
Yeah, I don't know. I always find it interesting, like the different norms on how like you grow up. Like I don't know. I guess I just grew up. Like I to this day, I don't think I'd ever feel comfortable just even in one of my best friend's houses. Really? I don't think I could just walk in and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm here."
There's only a couple.
I would feel weird doing that.
You, Chief, and Chris probably. I would do that too.
What about people's parents? Like, will you call?
Dude, I love people's parents. I do. I get along with parents really well.
Yeah, you do. You're like everybody's parents loves you.
I know. I'm a chatterbox with parents. I just like I like talking to
like
parents.
You're so much more sociable with like parents than like a stranger, than like a new person you meet. Like you'll talk way more to like.
But I know but I know people's parents though.
No. But if it's like an adult that you don't know, like a parent, the age of a parent, but you don't know who they are, you'll talk to them more than someone that you don't know that's our age. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's kind of true. That's weird. I have better conversations with older people than people my own age. I don't know. I guess if I can find something that I can relate to them quickly, like with a lot of my friends' dads, they all relate. Like they all are sports guys.
Yeah.
So that's when I like Mr.
You
Mog.
just shine in that spotlight.
I shine in the sports spotlight when I can talk to someone about sports, like your dad, Mr. McKeefrey, Mr. Mog.
Yeah.
Dude, I just like chat them up with sports.
Do you call people's parents by their first names or will you call them like Mr. and Mrs.? I've known your family my entire life and I still will always call your mom like Mrs. Stafford. And that's just like I'm sure she wouldn't care if I called her by her first. I mean, maybe she would if I called her by her first name.
She wouldn't care.
But like I just know there's certain parts of the country, like I know in Texas and Louisiana and like in the South, you like that's just not acceptable to call like your friend's parents by their first name.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I think about it,
I call my dad by his first name. Like everybody calls my dad Steve because it's just like funny. I don't know.
I call most people by their first name.
Yeah.
Like I call most parents by their first, unless it's maybe the first time I'm meeting them.
I feel like with dads, I'm more likely to do it with people's dads than with like moms.
I would say the opposite.
Like I'm more likely to call your dad Phil. Be like, hey, what's up, Phil?
Yeah.
You know?
But Phil's just such like a...
He's just Phil.
It's just one of those names that is just like... I don't know. That sounds weird, but like it's just like Steve and Phil and... All of our friends' dads' names are all like the whitest names.
Wait. Go back to what you were saying. What do you mean? They're like the names that you like to say out loud. Like what do you...
Oh, it's just like...
It just like feels good to say?
No, it's just like an easy name to just call someone. It's just like Phil, because there's so many people named Phil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's name is Tawny, so it's like kind of an obscure name.
Yeah.
I don't know if that might not
and
make any sense.
My mom's name is Karin,
which is also like, pretty not common.
Yeah.
But like our friends' dads' names,
just the whitest
names.
Yeah,
even if they're all not white.
Gary,
Phil, Steve,
James,
Bill. Eric.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're all like
George.
4 or 5 letter words that are all just the most basic.
Wow. That's
I mean, if you think about it, Chris, Kyle, John,
Alec.
We all have just the most basic ass names.
Mike.
What are you gonna name your kid? Oh, this is a good question.
What am I gonna?
What are you gonna name your kid?
We've done this before, and I remember I said like David, but then I didn't want to. Oh no, that was what I would change my name to.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've ever said what would you name your kid.
What would I name my kid? I don't know that I've really thought about it much.
Come on, everybody's thought about it. I don't.
There was a point in time where I was like, I want to name my son Matthew, so it's Matthew Stafford.
Like the quarterback.
But I don't really want to do that. I don't know, but what I will say is when you try to think of a name to like name your son or daughter, you realize how many people you hate. Because like you don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I ever think about, oh, this name's good, but then I think about someone that I maybe know that has that name, I'm like, God, it sucks. I know, like I already have names that I already know that I want to either give. I don't know if it would be first names, but like probably for sure middle names.
Yeah.
Just off of like people in my life.
Okay. So like what?
Like for example, like Connor. I would want to maybe do a first name or a middle name for sure, just because of him.
Yeah.
And then like my grandma Grace.
Okay.
Yeah, but like that, those are the only things like for sure that I want to have.
Like you wouldn't care if it was the first or the middle name.
I would just like to have it in there
incorporated somewhere.
Yeah.
You're talking about like how you find out names that you hate.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but one of my middle names is Cole. I just hate, like, I don't mind that it's my middle name because like my parents like it, but I hate the name Cole.
Really?
Just because, like, no offense to anybody named Cole.
One of our fans.
One of our biggest fans' name is Cole, and he's a super cool guy. But I just would never ever name my kids Cole because every Cole I've met in person is just not a cool guy. Like, okay, I don't want to say every. I'm sure I've met some. But, like, the ones that stick out in my mind, I have, like, 5 different Coles that I've met that I just don't like. And it just got a really bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, there's some names that are just, like, people that I... Yeah, it's also, like everyone named that name sucks. Yeah.
Also, like, this will be bad. Like, I hope that whoever my future girlfriend or wife is not named Isabel. But I don't like the name Isabel.
What's wrong with Isabel?
Every Isabel I've met is just the bitchiest...
I don't think I've ever met a single Isabel.
Girl. I've met like 4. Either Izzy or Isabel, like one or the other. They're like the same. It's just they're instant, like super dramatic, super annoying. I'm sorry, Izzy.
Wow. Jeez.
Kind of isolated our fan base here. No, but I think my sister and I both agree that we like the name Tanner. And the one guy I've ever met named Tanner is a super cool guy. So, like, yeah, I think it's just because my sister was obsessed with tanning. Like,
oh, really? Is that why?
I don't know. I mean, she liked tanning, and his name's Tanner, so.
Interesting.
I don't know. But, so I like Tanner for a guy.
Dude, there's some weird, obscure names out there.
I would never name my son after myself.
No, I wouldn't either. That would suck.
Kyle. What about, would you throw in your name as, like, a middle name just so you're, like, remembered somehow? Just so you're, like, honored?
No, not really. I think Kyle's a pretty boring, like, generic name.
You can make it like more crazy, like
Kylo Ren.
Oh,
dude, if I was a Star Wars nerd, I would do that, but I'm not. I don't fuck with Star. Hot take. I think Star Wars sucks. Sorry.
Have you watched it all?
No. I just think it's like not that cool.
You just can't get into it.
And no, it's just not that cool. Lord of the Rings too. Trash.
But you like Harry Potter?
Yep. Great movie. Great movies.
Those
great books.
like you can't like they're very similar.
No. Lord of the Rings is so boring.
Dude, Harry Potter's fucking boring.
Don't
it is.
No,
you can't. No, I mean, don't like you have the right to not like a series. I get it, but like I just don't understand. They're so similar.
No, they're not.
What's so different about Harry Potter compared to Star Wars?
I just like the characters better.
Okay, well, I guess you have.
I just think Lord of the Rings is so boring. It's like cool. We go after a ring. Sick, dude.
Okay. Well, whatever.
It's like, dude, the movies are like 3 hours, and it's them like walking.
It's the story. You get into the
so boring,
connection.
Dude. I can't even stay awake.
Oh
I don't think I've ever watched a full movie because I got so bored.
I've never watched a full Harry Potter movie because I wanted to throw up. So
that makes me sad.
What was I saying?
Tanner. Obscure names. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so for boys, I would do Tanner. For girls, I like unisex names.
I thought you were gonna say Eunice. I was like, dude,
Eunice.
Sorry if your name Eunice, but that sucks.
No, I mean I always joke about naming like my daughter like Sharquishua or like something that's just like gonna ruin her life.
Gertrude.
Gertrude or
Gaylord.
Wait, that was like it used to be like a real name.
Yeah, I had someone in my family named Gaylord.
Gaylord?
Like way back.
Dude,
yeah, I had some gays in my family.
Yeah, but like Dick, that would suck to be. I guess
but you're not just named Dick. Like, just don't go by Dick.
I think there have been people that have been named Dick.
Maybe, but that would suck.
Yeah, no, but I think that's before people knew. Like, I think that was before Dick became a nickname for penis.
Yeah, do you think that started because there was some guy named Dick who's just such a dick?
Yeah. Like it's like
what if it was a Kyle? Like, check out my Kyle. Well, Johnson is another one too.
No one says, "Yo, check out my dick." No one says that.
A dick might do that.
Yo, check out my penis, bro.
That's probably what Dick did, and Dick. That's probably what they called a dick. Like, check out his dick. Or there's a guy that just looked like a penis. He's bald,
super ugly. He just looks like he's just a bald head,
weirdly deformed, like kind of narrow, but like wide head.
He's old and wrinkly. Actually,
what's
no,
your dick
my
like?
dick's not wrinkly. Never mind, my dick's not wrinkly. What? Who? Huh?
You have a wrinkly dick?
No.
When people get older, does their dick get all wrinkly?
Did you ever accidentally see your dad's dick as a kid? Like you shouldn't have seen it.
I don't have any
walking the bathroom.
No, I don't have any memories. No. I don't know if I was around. No.
I have one memory.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Seeing Steve's. I didn't want to see it, but I saw his dick, and I was like, "Oh, whoa!" But
when?
I was little. I was
last year.
No, I was in elementary school. I was probably in like 4th, 5th grade. Like old enough to where I remember it. But yeah,
I'm sorry. Did you ever like walk in on your parents or something? That would suck.
No.
Now I can't imagine that. That would be terrible.
Yeah, I have a question.
Oh God. This is gonna be the type of thing that I'm not gonna want to say because my parents.
No.
Okay.
At what age do you think is the norm for like old people to like no longer like be interested in having sex?
When they can't move.
No, but there's like an age like
you can't get a boner.
There's definitely an age where you're just like I don't need to have sex anymore. Like let's just hang out and like watch TV.
I think like when one of you has a cane.
You think they bang all the way up till they get a cane? Bang to cane?
I think it depends.
Bang to cane.
Maybe.
Bro, that is some people don't get canes till they're 85 years old. Bro,
lucky
they're
them.
Not banging that old.
They might be banging when dude, Stephen Hawking was having sex.
Yeah, he died when he was like 50.
No, he didn't. He was like 80.
Stephen Hawking was not 80.
He was not 50.
Okay, I bet he stopped banging.
No, he did. Well, have you seen the movie?
Yes, but he was but he was like a 35-year-old man.
I know, but he couldn't move. He had ALS.
Okay, but he was 35 years old. He still had a raging passion for the bang.
Shout out to his wife for like doing that. Like, good for her.
She got pregnant like 3 times while he like had ALS.
It's pretty awesome.
It's dedication.
That's loving your husband.
I gotta look up.
That's the kind of love that I want.
How old was? What's your guess? You said 85.
I didn't say 85. I said 80. Okay. 75.
I bet he was 67.
He was definitely older than that.
76. Damn.
He was old, dude.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was diagnosed with he was supposed to, when you get ALS, you're usually predicted like 2 years to live, and he lived it with it for like 50 years.
Yeah, everybody thought he was gonna die right away.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like for real though, what do you like? Do you actually? Because
it depends.
From
on
what
the
it sounds like, your thoughts on when people stop having sex is way different than my guess.
What's your guess?
I mean,
40.
No, like I was thinking like if you're banging and you're older than 65, I think that's like almost like weird.
What, dude? That's so sad.
I don't think there's 68-year-old people that are having sex.
No, there for sure are.
Like unless
have you seen the
like,
video that
the
that,
guys
like,
on Viagra, like
yeah. Have you seen the video of that like old couple that just like grinds on each other? It's like dude, it's this old guy that's just like all up on his like old wife, and he's like 85.
You haven't seen it.
They're having
Kyle
sex.
showed me a video of these old people that like gave each other wedgies at the bar.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, that's really no, but like, okay, I guess I don't think they're having natural sex with no drugs involved past the age of 65. There's no chance. Probably
65's not that
past
old.
the age of 60, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, there's some age women reach menopause.
That doesn't mean you can't have sex.
I know, but you're not feeling it anymore, right? You're like,
I don't think you know much about menopause, John.
no, I think they don't.
That just means you can't get pregnant.
I know, but I think they don't have the urge either.
Mm.
Like, you know how men reach an age where they can't get hard? I think women reach an age after menopause when they're like, they don't have the. I just think there gets an age around the 60s and 70s where they don't have the sexual drive. Like, they just don't give a shit anymore.
Probably. I'm sure there is a point, but I'm sure it depends on the couple because there's some couples that probably naturally have more sex than others.
Yeah.
So like if that couple is
like,
90 and they still can, I'm sure they will.
I physically cannot in my brain imagine someone 75.
I don't want to.
Sex.
I don't want to.
It's a gross sight, and I just don't think I don't think it happens.
There's like old prostitutes. They're like 80 probably.
Okay, well that's just sad. That's sad.
That
That's
is
just
really
different.
sad. That's very sad. The
All
fact
right.
that you can be an 80-year-old prostitute and not have died from
There's a trooper.
HIV.
All right, so the other week was Mother's Day, and I wanted to talk about it on the podcast like right after it happened, but I just forgot for some reason. But on Mother's Day, we went out to a nice dinner, my sister, myself, my mom, and my dad, just family gathering.
Yeah.
We had dinner, and then in the distance, it was like this super cool view, and we could see like the local casino in the distance, like on this like mountain. And my mom was like, "Oh, guys, let's go to the casino." And I've never gambled before, so I was like, "Hell yeah, let's go to the casino."
Okay.
But like, I realized I don't know how to play any. Do you know how to play any games at a casino?
Yeah, I know some.
I don't know any sort of poker. Also,
Blackjack's really
there's
easy.
so many different types of poker. I didn't know that. There's Texas Hold'em, blackjack.
I know how to
Then
play
there's like
Texas
3
Hold'em.
other ones.
Oh, I
And
don't know about the other ones. I know blackjack, and I would need a refresher on Texas Hold'em, but I know most of the rules.
Blackjack's the easy one, right?
Yeah, it's like 21.
Yeah.
It's easy.
See, like I could do like I could play that if there's no money on the line, but I could never like actually like play it and know all the rules and like play it at a casino environment.
Well, there's not a lot of rules. It's like you say hit me or don't.
I know,
there's two
but
rules.
like I guess my point is I would have zero confidence putting even $5. Like I would lose all my money. I would just.
There's just like a
Would
certain
you
number
put
that you don't-
$5 on a game of blackjack? At
Like
a
if I'm
casino?
gonna gamble, then yeah, that's what I would play. I would play blackjack.
Like if all of our friends were to go to a casino right now,
yeah,
you wouldn't be too scared to like go and play poker.
it would be intimidating because I've never done it before. But like if they were with me, that's the game I would play.
But like if they went and did something else, and you're like, I don't know how to play that. I'm gonna go play poker. You wouldn't just go by yourself. You'd want to do it like with
maybe not
friends
for my
first.
first time, but
Okay.
like I've played blackjack just like for fun.
Yeah.
And
I was also
I
like,
played Texas Hold'em too, but yeah.
yeah. I was also like thinking, if you like have never really gambled, and you want like for example roulette, if you wanted to like play roulette, I was asking my dad, I'm like, when? Because it's like a busy place. There's people everywhere. Everybody knows what they're doing. Like, there's no like real way to learn.
No, you can just ask them. Like I don't know, I've never played before.
Yeah, but it's just like that's so like awkward. Like if there's other people around you trying to like play at this table too, like you don't want to be the dumbass who's just like, hey, what does number 4 mean? Like
That's why you can kind of watch too to like kind of learn.
yeah, that's what he did.
There
for,
are
like,
some that you just can't really walk up and be like, teach me how to play. Like Texas Hold'em is pretty.
yeah. I guess what I noticed about roulette is like they had like some tables that were really busy, but then they had other tables that were like higher betting ones. Where like the minimum bet is higher, and there was like nobody there, and so we actually just went and talked to the one guy, and he just like explained the game to us. He was just like a worker. He was just chilling, which is kind of cool. But
I wonder how much you get paid to work at a casino.
honestly, probably minimum wage. But what I wanted to say about the casino, well, a couple things, but one, it is so sad, dude. Just going in there, like there's some people in there that you can just tell have been in there probably all day, maybe like for multiple days in a row, that are just like haven't showered, their clothes are torn, and they're literally just they're sitting back just tapping like on the slots,
the
just
button
like,
thing,
just clicking like spin. They're not even like
it's
engaging in it. I'm like, that is so sad.
Yeah.
And there's like
A lot of that in Las Vegas.
Yeah, there was this guy that came up, put $100 in the slot machine, and you can kind of choose like on the slot machine if you want to do it by like
How much?
$1 at a time or like $10 at a time. This guy went to put $100 in, did a $25 per roll or whatever, and lost it in 4 things, and then just walks away. I'm like, you just lost $100 in like 20
Maybe that
seconds.
guy had just made $10,000.
I mean, yeah.
If I'm ever like up a lot, like I would just leave. I don't get how people lose all their money again. It's just like, just don't gamble. Just like have some self-control.
I know.
Like just understand like you're gonna lose it if you keep trying.
You say that, but like it's like a disease. Like these people are like
but like
to
even
it.
regular people, there's like, oh, like I just won $1,000. Like maybe I can double it.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just gonna take
Just
$1,000.
yeah.
Like that's fine.
I mean, a lot of time. That's what's dangerous though. A lot of times these people, they might do that if they were in the right state of mind, but they're like super
Or
plastered.
they're already so far behind too.
Yeah, or they're just That's what's scary, dude. Like, let's say you like lose $5,000 and then you win $3,000. You should just tap out and say, this is as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
I just have to accept the fact that I lost.
But you're still in the hole.
You're still in the hole, and so you're like, no, I gotta get it back, and then you just lose it again.
Yeah, then you lose 5 more.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's just, I will say, like, I literally all I did was slots because I didn't know how to play any of those gambling games. But like, I could see how it could be addicting. Like, it's a very exhilarating environment.
Yeah. I think I like that sports gambling is legal now in a lot of states. That's something that I could see myself getting into.
It's just like,
whether or not that's good or bad,
yeah.
I don't know. But like, because I love sports, and if I can just bet money on games, and like I have some knowledge.
Yeah, I see with sports gambling, to me, I probably will never do it, but for someone like you, it seems that's a way better bet for gambling than just a random luck of the draw
and I've
game.
heard it makes games way more fun, especially if if you're just bored and like, oh, what's on TV? Like I could see like, oh, there's a random like Nuggets versus like the Spurs.
Yeah.
And like, okay, that was actually a good playoff series. But like, if there's just like 2 random teams, like, oh, I could just bet on one of the teams, and then it's exciting. Now I'm engaged.
And you
in the
could be
game.
making money while just like chilling.
Yeah.
If it goes your way.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
It just makes sports more interesting. I think especially with like football too.
Yeah. But anyways, wow. Have you ever gambled? I guess I've been talking about me. What about you? You ever go gambling?
No, I never have. Because when I've been in Vegas, I have not been 21, and you have to be 21 in Vegas.
We should go with like, we give ourselves like a $200 budget and just be like, no going in that we're probably gonna lose that $200, but just go in and just like have fun, just like have a good time and like just see what happens. It'd be so fun.
But like, yeah,
just like in Vegas,
like around
though.
here. Oh, in Vegas?
No, yeah, like the authentic experience.
Yeah, I mean, we could go to Vegas if you want.
Yeah, we dope.
You can hang out with Phil. I'd play like blackjack.
Okay,
that's as far as I go.
I
might try roulette.
I want to learn. Yeah, see, roulette and craps are the two that actually interest me. Like roulette, the guy explained almost the whole game, so I kind of get that one now. It's like pretty straightforward. But
it's like numbers and colors, right?
Yeah, and you're just like betting, and you can change your bet on like, so you can say it's gonna land on one of these 4 numbers, and then you don't win as much as you do if you just bet it all on one number or whatever. Okay. But then craps, like that one looks really fun too because it's this big open table. Everybody's around it getting hyped. But I don't know any of the rules to that one either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to do it sometime. But anyways, so we were there and my dad knows some poker games, but he was just hanging out with us and my mom. And so we went to the slots. I lost like $30 like right off the bat. Like,
yeah,
like
slots
real quick.
Not great to play on.
But my sister, she lost $10. She lost another $10. Then she put in 20, and she won $188 in like 10 minutes. And I mean, awesome. It's not like a lot, but like for us, we've like never really gambled in our life. And there's like people around us just losing and just like sitting there depressed. And then there's our family, and we're just like, oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, that would be so annoying for like someone who's just in the hole.
Yeah, I felt bad. Like, and like, I don't know. You could just tell that we were kind of like the corny like white family where like everybody's happy, they're dressed up, they're like just having like a family night, and then there's like these other people that are
like
just like
on Mother's Day, just like in a casino by themselves.
Yeah, there's people that are just sitting there like, oh, get my fucking money back, and like I just felt. I mean, I was happy, but I looked around. I'm like, wow, we are being obnoxious right now.
Pro tip for slots: the best ones to play are the ones closest to the entrances, because they want people to. They give you the most rewards because they want people to see people winning when they walk in.
What?
That's what Phil told me. And my
Isn't
dad's
that,
done
but isn't that like legally, like illegal to have different chances of winning on different
I don't think
slots?
so.
But they have to be winnable.
Yeah, they're all winnable, I think, but
Well, they
like
should.
you're more likely. I don't know. My dad told me that, and my dad knows things.
That seems so unfair. If they make one where you have a 10% chance of winning, then one where you have a 1% chance of winning, and they don't tell you.
Dude, especially the slots that are like digitalized.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones I cannot trust because it's just a computer.
Yeah, I always wonder. I'm
like if it's a physical machine that I'm pulling down, like maybe that has more randomization, but I don't know. I just think the slots are a scam.
Yeah. Well, in my one experience with slots, we won money. So, yeah, we should go gambling sometime, and then we can tell the story on the podcast of what happened.
I'm down.
Our night.
Let's do it.
See, what's scary though is like, don't they sell you drinks for really cheap, right?
In Vegas, they'll just like ask you what you want, and they'll bring it to you
For free?
Yeah, like if you're gambling,
What?
they'll just like bring you drinks. I think, yeah.
Oh,
That's where it gets dangerous.
Damn. Yeah. So that's such a smart move though. Like.
Yeah.
And everybody wants drinks because they want to have a good time. It makes
and they
things
pump
fun.
oxygen, so everyone's feeling more.
They pump oxygen?
Yeah, like oxygen feeds into the casino.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wrote a paper on like casinos.
Wait, does more oxygen make you feel better?
Yeah, you feel more awake and like perked up.
No way. Really?
Yeah, really?
Because I knew like.
I swear on everything.
Like when that fat guy, that James Harrison or whatever, is that his name? Ran the like 100 yards in football. He needed oxygen.
Yeah, helps
because that's help you regain your breath. I didn't know like it makes you like feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
well, I'm sure it made him feel better.
That's so cool.
They have oxygen bars too, like
oxygen bars.
Literally in Vegas, I'm walking through Vegas, like in a casino, and there's a little station that's like oxygen bar, and you can like put a mask on, and it like helps you
free.
You probably have to pay.
You pay to get oxygen?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's
they just like pump oxygen. Yeah, but in casinos they pump like fresh oxygen.
I will say though, I have such a bad headache after leaving casinos, dude. Like, because from all the smoke.
Oh yeah.
It just smell and you can just like feel
it. It is gross. That sucks.
How is that still legal, dude?
Because they're getting money. Like they
I know,
don't care.
but every other
think about the people that
that
gamble. It's people that are probably smoking cigarettes.
I know, but it's like every other business you're not allowed. Wait, but is it the businesses themselves that say no smoking allowed, or is it like a nationwide law? Well, like in restaurants.
Well, restaurants, that's a law. Yeah, you cannot smoke in a restaurant.
Yeah, so why isn't it the same way with like you? Well,
they're also on reservations, so
they
can do it kind of,
Yeah, we'll end it with this. All right.
Okay.
You can bet on anything in the whole world right now. If you can bet on one thing that'll happen in your lifetime, like you'll bet money on it, what are you going to bet that will happen?
I bet.
Like, would you bet let's say you're betting $1,000. No, let's say.
What's my return?
Let's say 10,000. Let's just say.
How complex does my guess have to be? Because could I be like, I'm going to pick up my water bottle?
It's got to be like remotely.
Right.
Like 10,000. Would you bet 10,000 to say like, the Mariners will win the World Series in your lifetime?
No, I wouldn't. I bet that I will never not follow the Mariners in my lifetime.
Never not follow them?
Like not be like following the Mariners.
Like not a fan of the Mariners?
Yeah, basically. Like keeping up with them.
What if they could just have a horrible thing happen where like turns out that everybody like murdered people?
Right. I'd have a hard time. Yeah. But like the likelihood I bet on it.
Would you bet in our lifetime that somebody would like move to outer space? Like they're
a person
commit to live the rest of their life in space.
Obviously, somebody who would be a person. In our lifetime, yeah. I would probably bet no.
Okay. But
if it happens, like I wouldn't be surprised.
What are you convinced will happen in your lifetime?
I think I don't know about our lifetime, but there's gonna be a time where every car should be electric.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. I think there will be a time when Seattle has another NBA team.
Oh, I hope so.
Sure.
God, that would suck if not. Yeah, I would bet on that too.
I would bet that in my lifetime, there will be a way where flights are just like made like 10 times faster than they are now.
They're already faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah, flights.
I know. Why did you say
Wait,
lice?
I thought you said like light. Wait, flights are faster than the speed of sound?
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
What do you not understand?
Like, I'm just
Like,
confused. Like, if I was
like-
to fly from here to New York.
The speed of the plane is faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah, I know that. I just thought you were trying to like come up like if I was to like
That's
make
really
a noise.
fast.
Yeah, it is fast. But
I don't know if they can go much faster than that. Like,
no, but I think they can. I think they somehow will find a way. Like,
just
I
have
think,
like bombs in the back of the plane.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that by the time I die, you'll be able to fly from like here to New York in like an hour and a half.
I don't know about that.
That'd be epic.
That's really
That would be
fast.
really cool,
That's also so dangerous. If you're a pilot, how the hell are you controlling that?
bro. I don't know.
Because
It's
like if you
science.
if you move one,
Kyle, you always do this. You're like, how would that be possible, dude? It's like, think about freaking cavemen thinking of airplanes. Makes no sense. But somehow we found a way and we figured it out.
okay. But
So you're
I'm
always
just
like,
saying.
how would that be possible, dude? It's like, I don't fucking know. That's the whole thing of science.
Hey,
is they
I'm just
figure
trying
shit
to. I'm
out.
just trying to produce an argument here.
I know, but it's like,
Oh, you get mad at me. You're the one that's always a contrarian about everything. You're like, I don't know. I think I'd rather be the moon than
I would. You telling me my opinions are wrong that I can't say I'd rather.
Yeah.
If someone could give me $50 million or be the moon, I would rather be the moon. I swear on my life, I would rather be the moon. If you guys don't know what we're talking about,
I'm just worried about you.
there's a famous clip from our Instagram. It was in a podcast a while back. You can find it on our Instagram.
It just upsets me.
I would rather be a moon.
I don't believe
You would have so much more impact. You'd be so
But
famous.
Who cares?
I care. So what? You get $50 million. Guess what? We're all going to die. You're all just going to be fucking dead. So good job for having more money. Guess what? I am a fucking moon.
By yourself. Have fun by yourself.
Okay.
In outer space
I'm
forever.
a moon. I don't have the sense of like
here we go.
getting
Here we go.
bored.
Well then, oh my, so you'd
You
rather
don't have a fucking brain. You're just the moon.
so you might as well just die right now.
I'm the moon. I'm
No,
not dead.
but like,
I'm the moon.
But if that's what you're saying, like,
Yeah,
you might as well be dead right now.
Yeah, if I could be the moon, I'd die right now. If I could be the moon, I'd fucking die right now.
But if you're the moon, you
Right
you
now.
wouldn't have a conscience.
Yeah, who fucking cares? I'm the moon.
Dude, what you're saying right now is you'd rather be dead than be alive.
If I could be the moon.
No.
There's an important if there.
But like you'd have the like if you're a moon, you don't have a conscience. Like you're nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
me.
mentally, you're nothing.
No, but that's not fair because the argument is saying you are the moon, so you have something.
No, but like the moon doesn't currently have a personality.
But we don't know that. We don't know that.
Okay, like
We don't know shit about aliens.
But the moon's not an alien.
You don't fucking know that.
Oh, I know.
No, we don't know shit about
Yeah, I
aliens.
do.
We don't know. We can't understand what their life form's like.
Oh, that's one. Do you think that we'll discuss like physically see aliens in our lifetime?
I don't know. No, we won't. I don't think
we
so.
will.
But I think that's a dumb argument. You can't say that the moon doesn't have like a conscience. We don't know anything. How would we know that? We can't communicate with,
like
to our understanding. Maybe they don't.
Yeah, okay.
But
To
like,
our understanding, you'd be the moon. But like,
I would be.
But my point is like, if it's to our understanding, the moon is literally.
I don't think it is though. That's the thing.
Okay.
I don't think it is. But yes, if it was to
But
what
we're
we
gonna
understand
go off,
as consciousness.
Okay, it's literally a rock. Okay.
Yes.
So you would rather be a rock than be yourself.
All right. Well, we could argue about the moon and shit all day long. So we're just going to wrap it up. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram if you want. Kyle, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36, and you can follow the podcast.
What?
You can follow the
You can follow
you can follow the podcast at PIMS
PIMS
Podcast on everything. Every kind of you're messing me up. Every platform. Go to the Apple Podcast app, rate us 5 stars, leave a review.
I mean a lot. It takes like literally 10 seconds, maybe 11, but you know.
Could be 12, not 13.
Anyways, if you guys are on YouTube, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment down below. It helps out a lot. And if you guys are not on YouTube and you want a video version to go along with it, check out YouTube. It's pretty fun.
Check it out. Check it out.
There's new episodes every Monday and Thursday, and there's new videos on my personal channel every Wednesday. That has Kyle in a lot of them.
Check them out.
With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
I love you.